Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be on Zofia. However, I wanted to quickly talk about something with you guys. So last night I was watching a video from Mr. Macy J himself, and I have a lot of respect for Macy J. One of the things that I noticed that he does in his videos is that typically he'll clip rounds where it's very relevant to the utility of an operator. So like, for example, like the video that I watched last night was like, he did a 2-barrel video, and a lot of the clips in that video, he only got like 2 kills per clip, you know what I mean? Or maybe even 1 kill sometimes, you know what I mean? And the one thing that I wanted to ask you guys is like, would you guys be down for me to put in clips of me doing stuff like that as well? Because as of right now, how I do it for step-by-step videos is that I typically will only clip something if I have over 3 kills per round, and usually I will try to show something like if it's like a technical angle or like a game sense type of angle or some kind of game sense type of position type of kill. So let me know your guys' feedback on that. I want to try to make these videos as good as possible. So if you guys could leave some feedback for me regarding how I should make these videos and how I should go about clipping my content, please let me know. Also, another thing I wanted to quickly bring up is if you guys wanted to help me out with getting more of my step-by-step video content, please feel free to stop into either my YouTube live stream or my Twitch live stream while I'm live. I stream every single day, and I also play with viewers, so please let me know if you are one of those people like-minded like me who want to play at a higher level and like also, you know what I mean, play very smart at the game. Please let me know if that interests you, and stop by my streams if you guys can, and link will be in the bio for my Twitch. And yeah, but anyway guys, let's get into this first clip, guys. We're going to be on Consulate. Now, one of the things that I noticed off rip right here is that there's a mute chamber that got spotted inside a break room. Now, this tells me that mute is playing inside a bake room. So, in this type of position, my people on repel, they can't actually repel in unless we get rid of him. So, what I'm going to have to do in this position is I'm going to have to wallbang this wall, and conveniently actually do end up killing the mute. Now, that's actually a very common position that mute players will play because they're going to be looking for a nitrocell on your teammates repelling into the building. So that's actually a really common wallbang that you guys can do whenever you're playing Consulate and going for an admin side push. Now, getting us started into our next clip on Chalet here, I noticed this Goyo is running out. Now, I believe this is a run out to spawn peek the rocks hop up angle that people do on attack on this map. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Zof charge towards K9 door, and then I'm going to repel in off of that Zofia charge going off, so that way I can safely get onto the balcony without this guy trying to ego challenge me. Now, the next thing that I do here is that I peek this little pixel type of angle where you can see the K9 door and potentially get yourself free kills. Now, unfortunately, right there, I don't end up killing the duck. One of the things that's kind of a struggle with Zofia is that her gun has a lot of horizontal recoil. Now, I do use flash hider on it, and the reason why is because it also has a lot of vertical recoil. So, one of the things that is a struggle for me is holding any type of pixel angle, so I wanted to really quickly clarify that. But one of the things that I want to do in this clip, for example, guys, is that since I'm not able to kill the guy for K9, I'm going to go ahead and start working for a different type of gap. And I noticed my IQ walking up solar. So since he's walking up solar, that essentially means that if I walk up solar as well, it'll basically reinforce our position, and I end up getting a free kill on Doc while he pushes into bathroom my IQ. So now the IQ dies to somebody in bathroom, so all I'm doing here in this position is I'm just holding bathroom door because I know since I just killed Doc and my IQ killed Goyo, so now that means that there shouldn't be anybody else inside of Master, and if there is, you know, that'd be kind of weird, I'm gonna be honest. But long story short, it turns into a 1v3, and there's a shield inside the bathroom. I'm going to go ahead and break the shield, and in this position, I'm going to go ahead and fall back to the staircase. And the reason why I'm falling back to the staircase is that usually in 1v3s, people tend to ego challenge. So all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to wait it out and see if anybody's either trying to flank me or look to ego challenge me here. And I do end up lighting this guy up in Master to about 1 HP. He goes behind the bed here, so I'm going to go ahead and challenge aggressively. He tries to get up on the hop-up angle, but I go ahead and catch him first and get myself a free kill. Now, these guys try to start spraying through the wall, which tells me that I can walk into Master now and ego challenge them. And right here, you're going to see this guy. He's going to try to peek the bathroom door. Unfortunately, I look away last second, but I do end up swinging it and getting myself a free kill on bathroom door. Now, luckily for me in this clip, this Frost actually gives away her position because she just starts like randomly shooting over by lobby side. So I know she's by lobby and she's playing the diffuser that my teammates dropped over on that side of the map. So I'm going to go into swing K9, get myself a free kill into her because she's not expecting me to go through K9 to be able to contest her, and we end up securing our round right there. Next up, we're going to be on Outback here, and now typically with Zofia, my main ideology that I will have is that I usually try to make use of the kit as much as I can. Now, in this specific round, I believe the only utility that I'm actually going to try to make use of here is going to be my Claymores, because one of the things that I decided on before I even got into this round, and this is also another thing I want to quickly talk about, is whenever you're going to the round, try to think about what you're going to do before the round actually starts, because if you don't have a plan, you're probably not going to make it very far in terms of like actually trying to win games. Now, the thing that I decided on that I was going to do was that if the wall was banded, I was going to Zofia underneath. However, that was unnecessary for this round, and I'm going to go ahead and break open this soft wall next to bathroom on the window here, because this is basically going to give me a nice cutoff in between laundry site. It doesn't cut off much of the bomb site, but it cuts off a decent amount of the site, which will essentially allow me to look for a play where I'm going to be trying to walk in through the breach to try to take site if there's not that many people actively contesting me. Now right here, you're going to see a dock on this pixel angle on the staircase. I'm going to go ahead and swing aggressively here and get myself a free kill onto him, because he's unfortunately not going to be able to hit the headshot on me, but I hit the headshot on him. And then I'm going to go ahead and see this Goyo in this corner right here. Now unfortunately my Ash is going to die to him. However, I did see that he did damage to the Goyo, and the Goyo doesn't swing back across here. So all I'm doing here is I'm just trying to maintain this cross angle that I have on this Goyo, and I know that he's low health, so he can't actually cross in this position and try to survive, because I'm going to end up hitting him at least one time to at least kill him, you know what I mean? So all I'm doing here in this position is I'm just maintaining this cross angle, and then when the fire clears, I'm going to go ahead and push up on him. I'm making sure to crouch here so I don't expose myself to piano, and I'm going to go ahead and swing that Goyo from earlier in the round that I droned out and put us in a nice 2v2 position. Now, my teammates actually give me great callouts here and tell me that the last two are playing by yellow, that one's playing downstairs and then the other one's at the top yellow. And I'm going to go ahead and swing here and get myself a free kill on this guy on top yellow. And in this type of position, we need to look for a plant. Now, like I said, the last guy is over by yellow, but I just assume that since he's not actively flanking my teammate, that he's not actually pushing up yellow. And we also have a drone from earlier that we were getting yellow pings on, so I know that he's not pushing dorms for now, and we actually get audio that he starts trying to push through piano. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold bathroom door cross, and while my teammate holds the rotate hole, and he actually ends up going into my angle, so I end up getting myself a free kill and securing the round. If you guys are enjoying this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. But getting us into our next clip, guys, we're going to be over on Emerald Plains. And now, typically, the push that I usually go for when I play this map is I typically will try to go for a hunting hall push, where I push the site doorway and try to look for some kind of plant or some kind of entry into the bomb site to essentially open up space for our team, because I personally believe that it is the most appropriate way to try to take this bomb site. Now, one of the things that's going to actually happen here for context is there's going to be some guys roaming for gallery side. So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting some claymores on the windows here, and the reason why I'm doing this is just because a lot of people tend to like prep the windows to try to like run out while people are on drones here. But I'm going to go ahead and get on my drone that I had on the scaffolding here, and all I'm going to be doing is just looking around to see if anybody's actively in library or actively inside a gallery. Now, unfortunately, this warden actually ends up killing one of my teammates over by archive, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to break a hole into this library window, and my idea here was that I was hoping this guy would ego challenge me from a library to look for more kills, but what ends up happening is that my buck actually goes ahead and kills off that warden to get a refrag. Now it's a nice 4v3 position, but what's actually going to happen here is my teammates are going to unfortunately sell their bodies, and it's going to end up turning into a 1v3. Now, I kind of expected it to turn into a cell round. So what I do here is I try to look for this vigil over by gallery side to try to see if I can get a free kill on him, because he's going to be looking to try to get more and more kills, because a lot of my teammates pushed into him. However, if I hold a nice little pixel angle, there's a really good chance he's just going to run into me and I get a free kill, like right here. And now it's going to be a nice 1v2 position. Now right here, I actually am getting audio that Legion is on the site doorway holding an angle on me. So what I'm going to do here is swing aggressively and get a nice little tap shot onto him on his head. And now it's a nice little 1v1 position. Now right here, one of my teammates gives me a call out that the last guy is going to be on this site rotate here. Now he's not actively challenging me here, so I'm going to go ahead and Zofia stun him here, so that way I can cut off the sound of me going over to grab diffuser. Now I don't know why, but my stun actually doesn't work on him here because my teammate actually gives me a call out that he's on the doorway, but he doesn't immediately get hit by it. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk in here. He's gonna swing the doorway. I'm gonna pre-fire him and get myself a free kill and secure the round. But anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's step by step. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and peace.